is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of SV Cruiser. Well, what do you do whenever your neighborhood floods and there's nothing else better to do? Well, I'll tell you what you do. You grab yourself a nice comfortable chair, grab your fishing rod, like so, and you practice casting. No pun intended. Roll that intro. That's gonna be a great intro. Good morning, people. All right. Now, it is the day after this tropical storm apparently has hit. Those clouds are just moving. I mean, it's so weird being part of a tropical storm and seeing the clouds just whiz right by you as fast as they do. And even more crazy is they're in a curvature motion. They're of course, spinning like a hurricane. Just so weird seeing that. It's not raining right now, and I don't think it's going to. I checked the Doppler, and it looks like I'm going to be in the clear going into work. So let's go ahead and get moving. I don't think I'm going to get any rain on the way into work, which is why I only have half of my rain gear on. My bottoms, my top is going to be okay, but I do have my rain gear jacket in the event that it does start to rain on me. I'll just pull over and swap out. Why can't these lenses just work with me? So anyway, that's what I'm gonna be facing on my way into work. It's so weird being part of it. I mean, it's some lightning here and there, but for the most part, I mean, it's dry. It's not really windy. It's creepy. It's kind of calm out here, even though those clouds are just booking it. So, all right, let's head into work.
You said you wanted space from me, so here it is, just taking leave. I'm holding on patiently. I'll wait and see just what you need. Please answer me. What do I do?
Okay, guys, I'm here at work, and I figured that the storm would pass and we'd be done with everything, but I was wrong. Oh my God. there's a ninja. Oh, I'm gonna get so wet going home today. If I can get home. Oh my word. So yeah, getting home is going to be a whole new thing for me. I did bring all my rain gear, luckily. Good thing about a motorcycle is in high water you can ride them in fairly high water, but you can't go too deep because the air intake for them actually sits up a lot higher than everything else. It's actually like right at the top of the bike. So but yeah, I kind of sort of didn't really predict this to happen. Anyway, I'll keep you guys posted. Guys, it's approximately an hour and a half later from the previous short clip, and I ended up taking care of my boss's car, airing up her tire and stuff. Our retention pond I don't know if you can see way out there, is completely crested. It's now going over the road out there, and this is our parking lot. It's a lake right now, and you can see right in front of the boat, there's the bike. Sorry, there's the bike. Now, those trucks up there, we're going to have to move those here soon. So first things first, I gotta move Robert's bike to higher ground because I already moved my coworker's car off to the side, because when I moved it, the water was already touching the bottom of her car. So let's go over here. My boots are completely soaked right now. It's not like it's gonna matter anymore, so I really don't care at this point. But yeah, it's a freaking lake, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna have to start moving some vehicles. But let me go ahead and move the Ninja off to the side, get it out of the way, get it over to higher ground, and I'll try to figure a way around this. I went ahead and put the bike here in the man cave, so it should be good. Here at my job, this location right here, this flat of concrete, is the highest point of my job. Even during Hurricane Harvey, water did not make it up this high. Now over in this other building over there, it made it up maybe about a foot deep, so the water probably would have stopped right about here. So it never made it into our service department, and it never made it here into our parts department. So anyway, let's go find out what's going to happen with everything, and I'm gonna go talk to my boss and see what we're gonna do, if I can go home or not, or if I can get home.
Got your car parked back there.
We just came in the back of the neighborhood, and right at the entrance back there's a little bit of water, but then it gets high. At every intersection,
It's low.
it's low and there's water, but it's not real bad. Probably in the center of the street, it's 6-8 inches deep. By the curb, it's probably a foot, 10 inches deep.
Yeah.
So we're about halfway to the school now.
Going to my street.
So
Well, you know what to expect. We're flooded.
yeah.
It's just like Harvey all over again.
Yeah, I know. But the good news is it does look like it's starting to go down pretty quick. If we don't get a lot of heavy rain, it should be better. I'm going to let this fool go by me. I'm not going to let him push me through this water.
Jeez.
And all they do is push water in people's houses.
Yeah.
You know, that intersection is deep like it was last time during Harvey.
This fool thinks he's going to push me through this water. I ain't going through this water, brother. See, he falls in behind me because he wants to follow my wake.
Mm-hmm. Not happy.
And I don't...
See the guy walking with the umbrella?
Yeah. He's right in front of me. He's fixing to get out of your sight, and he's right in front of me. Down Cold River, there are garbage cans floating in the middle of the street.
They're blocking people.
Oh, yeah, we've had all morning.
Oh,
We were able to get everybody.
No, they're setting them up. We just now see there's homeowners putting them out in the middle of the street to show people how deep it is not to come that way.
Oh, good. They need to.
I don't
Filling them with
know
water
who that guy is, but they set about 6 garbage cans up, blocking traffic. They probably got tired of people pushing water into their vehicles.
They probably did. That's it. See me standing out here?
Yeah.
Truck halfway to the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water's just right behind Scotty's tire.
Yeah.
So it's very, very deep here. It's up to my size at the end of my driveway.
Yeah, and it's like I told Scotty, I said, I could turn down the street and go down there, but then there's no place to park because you can't pull up people's grass. So I said, there
No.
you need to go down there. I just wanted to see. The back of the neighborhood is no problem. If you could get out your driveway and come down to where I'm at, you could go out the back, no problem.
Huh.
But going forward towards Will Clayton, yeah, you need a boat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the tropical storm decided to leave us a little bit of water here. Not really liking this, but this is what we got. Oh, and I did take my trash and throw it away. You gotta make sure you do that. You see, during Harvey, it was just like this. And we had to bust down the fence down there at the end of the cul-de-sac because this street collects all of the water. This is the lowest lying part of our neighborhood, and this is our main problem. And I'm pretty sure I'm being made fun of by my relatives calling me Scooter Spielberg because I make videos for YouTube. I don't know, but this is gonna be killer content. Yeah, I know. I'm proud of you guys. Proud of you guys. My truck, my mom's, and my sister's. Unbelievable. This is probably the craziest thing that has happened to us since Harvey.
Seriously? Hold it way down low.
Well, yeah, footage is everything.
I can't stand you. You're a dipshit.
All right. I'll get back to you guys once we get down to the end of the cul-de-sac. All right, water level currently, and I'll look at the debris mark on my tires. That's as high as it got here so far. Now, according to the tires.
Your tire, earlier it was up here.
Oh, really? To the
That's
hubs?
why your mom's truck was way over there, and why we brought mine up here. Like
Yeah, we
even
use,
here, it was starting to like get to the pipe. It was because the truck was leaning this way. It was starting to get up like
Yeah.
about halfway here.
It's a good thing you guys saved it. I'm so glad I got my 64 gig.
Welcome.
Let's go for
Are you gonna come?
let's go for a stroll. Okay. You know what? Hold up. I want to get my headset.
Yes, he has.
Unfortunately, they're completely waterlogged at this point. Okay, me and my sister are walking down to the end of the cul-de-sac. And you'll be able to see the damage that was done to this car. I don't even know the history of this car entirely. I think it's wasn't this car here like during the last flood and then it just stayed here. But you can even see from look at the dirt line how much higher it was. He's got water inside that car. Man, I feel bad. Oh, that's got to suck. You see right now you gotta watch out during high waters. Like idiots like me that walk out in it. There's snakes that come out, copperheads basically. Fire ants that like to survive. They like to clump up and they join in forces to float and create their own life raft. And by doing that, they find the nearest thing that's high ground and dry, which would be your leg. They jump on it, and then you have they call them fire ant bombs, because as soon as they touch you, they blow up and they're all over your leg.
Pushed this one out earlier, and I pushed that one out earlier.
Admission of guilt. Can't do that. I'm gonna have to edit that out.
What?
I pushed this fence out and damaged it on purpose. Yeah. But look at this current, guys. This current. Crazy. Look. Yeah, this is round 2. Chuck and I, we had enough of this stuff last year, or not last year, during Harvey. And we come down here, and I made a beeline for this fence. This fence where it's all destroyed right now is actually brand new fence. because we destroyed it last time during Harvey. All this was dammed up water. I mean, there was no water leaving anywhere, and we were going to lose our homes. So we wanted to save our homes, and Chuck and I grabbed a hammer and he grabbed his sawzall and came over here, and I started taking boards off, and he started cutting other parts, and I turned to look back, and like all the men from every house was coming down here with tools, and they were all coming down here to help us destroy this fence so we can save our homes. So, and then my sister, she remembers that ordeal, and she remembered the story and repeated the solution. High five. High five. Right, right there. Yeah. So this is our yeah.
They were like, we're gonna call. I'm like, oh,
call, dude. Fine, whatever.
call.
I don't give a dang.
Everybody's house was in
Right. I had an idea. I mean, besides all this, was to actually ask the homeowners here if it'd be possible for everyone to pitch in, and I get like maybe 2 or 3 big 6-inch PVC pipes and run them in between each one of these homes. You know, kind of low. That way, you know, people for the homeowner association won't complain. But put one in between this house, put one in between that house and that house. Just these 3 homes. And then probably have one drain right here. Who knows? But if you have all these drains, it wouldn't create this problem. Because this is a fishbowl, guys. On the other side of this fence is the elementary school. And there is nothing back there. High ground. We are on the high ground, but the way this place is designed, it's like a bowl. But over there, it drops off, and it's just a playground. It's empty. There's nothing back there. So my solution, put in the pipes and possibly break down a fence. But I don't know. We're going to see what happens after this. I'm going to talk with all the homeowners after this, and hopefully we can come up with that solution.
Hey, you know what you should use for that YouTube thing right there?
This?
Cut them bastards out for leaving their dogs all chained up and in their own separate kennels.
They're
And how
still
they-
chained up?
Yeah, and how they're sitting there.
I checked today with the ASPCA.
And there's
They've already had separate reports this year about it. Separate reports. If you reported, they just haven't done anything about it. It's been going on. You know this.
I mean, I know they're chained up and barking back there, but come on.
They feed them, obviously, but they don't let them out. They
They don't
just
let 'em out.
chain them. So,
We all heard it firsthand from another homeowner.
Yeah.
Same story. So, man, that's messed up. All right. Well, I'm going to take a pause here for a minute, and I'll get back with you guys with some more content. Guys, well, the rain has started picking back up again. I'm going to go ahead and head back on inside. Try to get in some dry clothes. And probably get me something to chow on or something. I don't know. I'm getting a little hungry here. Hopefully I don't step in one of those water meter holes. That would suck. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.
This dude can push water, but man, are you serious, dude? Are you serious? Dude, you gonna push water in our house, man? Are you serious? Are you serious, man? He stays here.
Yeah. Okay, guys. My thoughts are my ideas would prevent all this from happening. Okay. Now look, this is behind our houses. All this. There's no standing water whatsoever. Tell me what you see wrong with this picture. Okay, you see this? Alright, now I'm gonna walk down there and let you guys truly see that there's no standing water. Now I'm walking bare feet right now, so I'm going to take a slightly longer route walking on concrete. Give me a second. Alright guys, so here is the location behind those houses. Over here is where that fence was all pulled apart, and we were allowing the neighborhood to drain out that way. There's the house on the corner, the second house, and then the third house. My idea is to have a pipe drainage that comes out right here on this slope. One here, one over there, and one over there. It allows all the water to come out over here in this area. And then from here, this water, notice the hill is slightly, the school is slightly on an uphill. But if the water flows downward, you'll notice that it goes back over here, and it just and it flows down past the fence over here. So if we have a way to get the water from our neighborhood out past here, or even into the retention pond that's way back there, that will save our homes permanently, instead of us having to tear apart that fence every single time and almost flooding out this guy's business over here. So that's the problem that we face every single time it tends to flood out here. I mean, if the city doesn't do anything, maybe the homeowners might all agree and we may end up pitching in. I don't mind doing the back work and doing the hard labor to get it done. I'm tired of our house almost flooding. It's just ridiculous. So I'm gonna leave it at that and keep you guys posted on further video. But for now, I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'll get back to you guys pretty soon. So stay tuned. Are you recording me?
Yeah! Behind the scenes.
Oh, come on, the water's great.
No, good. We're good in that water.
Gotta pump it up.
Isn't there enough?
You enjoy that? What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of SV Cruiser. Well, what do you do whenever your neighborhood floods and there's nothing else better to do? Well, I'll tell you what you do. You grab yourself a nice comfortable chair, grab your fishing rod, like so, and you practice casting. No pun intended. Roll that intro. That's gonna be a great intro. Tell me, guys, what's better than practicing casting out of your front yard in actually a lake? Come on. Practice with your pop-art? You can get at this. Fortunately for us, the weather's pretty much gone. It's moving out. And hopefully by tomorrow, most, if not all of this water on our street is going to be gone. So, best of luck to us. Hopefully we can have a way to get to work tomorrow. Let's go ahead and try casting in the other direction. We're going to go over here. Alright. And then cast. Ooh, I'm getting good at this. Man, I'm getting good at this. Oh, it's a blow up. How do you know? You know, I was saying to my neighbor across the street, I said, you know what? Only in Houston can you practice two of your favorite hobbies. Riding a motorcycle and fishing all on the same street. I rode a bike out to go to work this morning and I'm fishing on my street today. What are the odds? Oop, it's a big one. This is great.
Natural hell of an amen. That's the only way to go. Fighting the good fight till the good Lord calls you home.